the decor. Or rather, the thing I'm standing on. These are ruins from an ancient civilization. Wait, something is written here. Might these ruins be from the Zonai? We, at the time of learning this, we don't know anything about the Zonai, except that they seem to be making a presence-ish, like they were alluded to in Breath of the Wild. But Tears of the Kingdom, there were a lot of, in the Faerun region specifically, like, there was just so much that just we were wondering about in between BOT dubs and Totaka. And now we're in AoE. But she is discovering that these ruins are from the Zonai, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about what that might mean. And it does tie in with Age of Imprisonment. But as in Breath of the Wild, our shrines, for example, they were based off of Sheikah technology, so they were blue and they were also orange. Whereas in this game, we're going to be noticing a palette shift. We're going to be noticing, I'm sorry, in Tears of the Kingdom. And I'm curious to see how that... Actually, no, because it's back in time. So it should keep the same color scheme. Yeah. This magic, not magic, this is in green swirls. Oh, these carvings. I'm sure they're Zonai in origin. I've seen designs like this in my studies. Zelda used to get in trouble by her dad because she used to love to study, and her dad was like, "Get your fucking powers, girl!" And she's like, "I'm literally trying my fucking best." The Zonai are said to have lived long ago in the time of earliest legend. They possessed godlike powers and had a prosperous civilization in the sky. Many history books tell us about the Zonai, but none give us the full picture. Much is still unknown about them. Canonically, according to the Zelda timeline, the published timeline, the story, the lore, the history of Hyrule prior to Tears of the Kingdom began with the game Skyward Sword. It wasn't released in the order. Skyward Sword is just canonically the very first game, like with the discovery of Master Sword and everything. And so like this kind of challenges that a little bit and kind of, I mean, Skyward Sword, it does take place in the sky, but this feels like it took place even before that. And that's interesting because our game, in Age of Imprisonment, we're going to be in the past. We're going to be in the nucleus, not the nucleus. Did I just say the nuke? Anyway. And then here she sees him. Let me climb him. Hey, bitch! Those statues there! Is this what the Zonai look like? They seem so different than us. Such large ears. How did the ruins from a civilization in the sky end up here beneath the castle? Looks like the path ahead goes even deeper. Let's continue, Link. Go deeper. Sweetie, oh my bad. You are just asking for trouble. Asking for trouble. See, at full stamina. Look, I literally defeated Calamity Ganon and Dark Beast Ganon, and then she has the nerve to run over and be like,
"You're not hurt.
You're not hurt.
Are you, Link?"
That's right, check me out. Alright, now I'm gonna just hurry to the cutscene so we can finish this and start Age of Imprisonment.
Look at these murals.
These murals are relevant. Okay, now, oh my god, this is gonna have a new meaning. Ah! I love Zelda.
The written histories of the royal family include stories of a great war fought long ago. It was a conflict between allied tribes and someone only ever referred to as the Demon King. Is it possible? Do these murals depict the same legend?
Those are the stones that I said look like teardrops.
This is similar to the statues we saw earlier. A Zonai. And these figures look like Hylians.
This challenges
This
what we thought we
depiction
knew.
certainly suggests that the Zonai descended from the heavens.
Well, clearly you're beneath the surface.
It is said that my ancestors, the first of Hyrule's royal family, were born from a union with gods who had descended from the heavens. These murals tell a similar story.
I love
and
when
if they are accurate,
when she finishes
then the
her
gods
monologue,
mentioned
it
were
goes,
the Zonai.
the kingdom
They
of
must have
Hyrule.
forged a relationship
Oh,
with
yeah,
the
right after
Hylians
this.
of that time, working together to establish the kingdom of Hyrule.
Except the Zonai
This
and the
figure.
Hylians.
He seems to be stealing something of incredible power from the young kingdom.
Daddy Dwarf.
This all aligns with what I've read during my studies. And then this. It shows the Demon King. And a fierce battle against him.
We're on our way to that.
If the creature depicted here really does represent the Demon King, then... Oh,
You get it.
incredible!
Link,
This
what an
mural
amazing
must be the
discovery.
Great War
This
recorded
is a
in the
great war
Royal
recorded in
Histories.
the Royal Histories. Link.
This is the imprisoning war, and the events that led up to it. Link!
This is a huge discovery.
discovery.
Here, hold my torch.
All right then. Now to use this invention of Pura's. I'm glad I didn't leave it behind. It's so easy to record. You point it and click. Oh. It looks like the rest of the murals are obscured.
I'm just saying that you have the ability at the end of Tears of the Kingdom, or when you go to Ganon Daddy, to
Just what is
use a
this
weapon to
place?
remove those rocks and see what the final mural is.
Maybe we'll find more answers farther ahead. Link, let's keep
Her
moving
fight or
deeper.
flight, though. Alright, we're gonna just hurry up to get to the cutscene. And we're just gonna go quite a bit down. Baby, are you down, 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 down? The things I do for you, do know what we're getting into. Look, when you see this kind of shit, like, we could turn around. Like, bitch. Where are you? God, you're slow. Girl, look at this shit. Come on. The music is trying to climax, but it won't. That green light in the distance. I'm having the strangest sensation. This is all so ominous. Well, enjoy the show before we start the game. What is this place? Let's continue, Link, but we must be extremely careful. Let's go.
What is that?
Dehydration. I heard those. Hers is yellow. This is me waking up after a long slumber. And this is how we lose our hearts. The sword that seals the darkness.
Link!
Is that the sword that seals the darkness? The blade that shatters so easily against my power cannot save you from me.
Zelda.
Zelda.
You with the fragile sword are Link.
Who carries that fragile sword?
Can you tell I have like 1,000 hours in this game?
Raru placed his faith in you. And that was all you could do.
How do you know our names?
And then... Yeah. The upheaval is what this event is called. The age of so the imprisoning war that led to this guy being held down here took place 10,000 years prior. See her disappear into the yellow. She's holding the yellow little stone and she's gone. And then disembodied hand. This gives us a little bit of understanding of how Hyrule is reacting to this in real time. Here we have the Sheikah by Kakariko, just like, what? There's a new kind of, instead of a malice, it's a gloom. And this is not just Calamity Ganon, because that was like villain in Breath of the Wild, where it was like the spirit of evil of Ganondorf as he was beneath the castle, like powering up. And so here I am. I bet you're wondering how I got here. I'm in a tree, in the sky, with an arm that's not mine. That rhymes. Ah. You wake. I mean, I look good. Ah. You wake. I just don't know if those are the actual lines. See? Who does that? How do you end up inside of a tree?
Link, finally you wake. I've heard a great deal about you from Zelda.
What, sir? How? Who are you? That was the first clue. We didn't know at the time that she went back in
Your
time.
wounds were severe.
I'm relieved.
I am relieved to see you escape death.
Less the injury.
Your arm, however, was beyond saving. I had to replace it, lest the injury endanger you further.
Good thing he had an extra hand, like literally right, like laying around. Which begs the question, why did it drop the stone? Oh. So here we are. This is the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom. We find out that the person is Rauru. That was mentioned. Great. Excellent. Now that you know the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom and the discoveries prior to the imprisoning wall, we can now begin the stream. Hey, Pink! How are you, girlie? I didn't even see that. I'm so sorry. Don't go chasing waterfalls. That's a waste of time. You'll get wet and you'll fall and drown. We're going to be playing a brand new Zelda game, Age of Imprisonment. Now you